Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Central Hardin High School for tonight's girls lacrosse action.
We will start with our Greenwood Gators.
Now going to have the starting lineups.
Number 0, Olive James. Number 13, Lily Burris. Number 28, Megan Rowland. Number 29, Cassie Benoit. Number 1, Abby Vaughn. Number 24, Sarah Rowland. Number 23, Madison Hirschberg. Number 7, Addison Gilpin. Number 10, Cheyenne Trimble. Number 19, Kylie Sutton. Number 17, Katie Bradshaw. And number 21, Nevaeh Woods. Are you going to start it for this?
It's not very loud.
And now your starting lineup for the Central Hardin Lady Bruins. Number 29, Haley Boone. Number 26, Maddie Chitwood. Number 24, Ella Clark. Number 48, Jasmine Goldman. Number 28, Hope Graham. Number 21, Reagan Neal. Number 4, Miley Parrish. Your goalie, number 43, Maya Reddick. Number 16, Alana Smith. Number 25, Presley Wilcox. Number 78, Natalie Wilson. And last but not least, number 13, Mia Yates. That is your Lady Bruins.
So then there's our starting lineups again for Greenwood. It'll be Abby Vaughn, Kylie Sutton, Lily Burris, Katie Bradshaw, Nevaeh Woods, Sarah Rowland, Cassie Benoit, Madison Hirschberg, Megan Rowland, Addison Gilpin, Cheyenne Trimble. Greenwood Gators come in with a 1-8 record under Coach Hannah Hartley. For Central Hardin, they will come in under Coach Greg Wilson with a 1-8 record as well. Starters tonight for the Bruins: Miley Parrish, Mia Yates, Alana Smith, Reagan Neal, Ella Clark, Presley Wilcox, Maddie Chitwood, Hope Graham, Haley Boone, Jasmine Goldman, and Natalie Wilson, with Maya Reddick in the goal for Central Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownSelfStorage.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Would also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. So this will be our first lacrosse match ever here on HCEC-TV. These two teams met earlier this season on March the 12th. Central Hardin bringing out a 16-3 victory in that match. Tomorrow we will have our second match, as it will have boys action from North Hardin, as the Trojans will host the Central Hardin Bruins. That one's scheduled to start at 11 o'clock. And if you think these games will look alike, they won't. The boys' game, a little bit more physical, a little bit faster pace, a lot more padding, a lot more sticks that swing. So we will have a draw at midfield. I believe it's going to be Megan Rowland for Greenwood and Mia Yates for Central.
Let me see the names of the numbers of whoever scores, please.
Up.
Blue ball. No, green ball.
So-
Green ball.
Greenwood ball. Gilpin with it. Yates in front of her. She'll take it all the way down. And there are 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, 4 attackers. Greenwood on the offensive end, they have their 4 attackers and their 3 midfielders. That one sent into the box, scooped around, knocked away. Yates trying to get to it, scooped up that time by Kylie Sutton. On the far side, in front of her is Hope Graham. Again, Gilpin with it. Sorry, Bradshaw now with it, 17, as she takes it around the back of the goal. Trying to find some space. Central Hardin doing a good job staying in front of her. Bradshaw with it again. That time it's Parrish. Takes around. She'll pass her off down to Chitwood.
Good defense.
Now Bradshaw winds it up, comes in, shot, and it's in. Nope.
No, no goal.
No goal.
No goal.
So Reddick with it for the Bruins. She can come out of the goal. Is going to send it forward.
All right, come on.
Picked up by Wilson. She sprints forward. One of the attackers for the Bruins. It was inside the box. Shot just off the top crossbar. 29 Boone with it. Shot that goes over the goal and goes over the end line.
So it went out of bounds, so it's theirs.
So it'll be Greenwood
That wasn't a
ball.
shot on goal. How come we didn't get that? Okay.
Hirschberg's going to inbound this one.
That's the one, yeah, that's the one that kept on calling people horizontal.
Hirschberg down Greenwood's left side. I have a foul on Central Hardin. Hirschberg with it. Continue to run upfield. 24. Sarah Rowland had it there in the middle. Still with it. Ella Smith takes her around to the back. Now Hope Graham there into the box. Trying to find it, and it's going to be scooped up by Reddick. It's going to be thrown forward.
Oh, good catch. Let's go.
Pushing forward. Still with it. It's Ella Smith, or Lana Smith, sorry. Stops, turns around, passes it back. That one was off the stick of Graham. They're going to call a shooting foul. You have to have room to not only take the shot, but also to follow through. So Hope Graham with it. About 8 meters out. Goes forward, shot, and goal.
By Hope.
Number 28, Hope Graham with the first goal.
Goal by number 28, Hope Graham.
So with 7:55 to go here in our first quarter, Hope Graham
Don't you just hit the point at the bottom?
Oh, there it is.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownSelfStorage.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Draw again at midfield. I think it's Yates and Megan Rowland. And after this, actually, it was Sarah Rowland that time. Controlled by Gilpin up the left side, now turning back towards the middle. Smith in front of her. Be a foul. It'll stay with Greenwood. So Gilpin's still with it.
Good job.
Picked up there by Hirschberg. Yates guarding her. Again, Hirschberg behind the goal. The out of bounds lines are the gray lines around the field. It's about midway back of the end zone. Pass inside. Shot there. Reddick scoops it up and gets the save. Quickly going to throw this one out.
Come on, Ella. Go, baby.
She gets it to Ella Clark. Clark down the middle of the field. Trying to split defenders. Loses it. Gets it back in. Shot. Score.
Oh, by 24. Ella Clark.
Ella Clark with the goal. Which took a minute 12 since our last one. 6:43 to go here. And Central Hardin on top, 2-0. Draw at midfield again. Yates for the Bruins. Rowland for the Gators. And Yates gets it, so it'll be Central Hardin ball. That one knocked away. Yates keeps possession. Gets it forward to Clark. Clark gonna race into the box again.
Oh, good pass.
Finds Wilson. Wilson trying to get some room. Has Megan Rowland in front of her. Back out, shot inside, knocked away. Still trying to get to it. Wilcox had it. It's down low. Wilson is there. It's going to be covered up by James, the goalie for Greenwood. She's going to send it out, trying to get this one to Kylie Sutton. Yates gets it back for the Bruins. Wilcox with it on the far side. Abby Vaughn comes out for Greenwood, add a little pressure. Loses the ball inside, knocked around. Wilson picks it up for Central. Trying to get inside again, still has it. We're going to have another shooting foul. So again, Wilson will go back to the 8-yard mark. She attacks in from there, shot, and in.
Goal, number 78, Natalie Wilson.
Natalie Wilson with her first goal of the night. With 5:18 to go in this first quarter.
That was fine.
Again, tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, we will be at North Hardin High School as Central Hardin and North Hardin will tangle in boys lacrosse action. Hirschberg with it on the right side now, moves back towards the center. taking it towards the left side. Run in, pushed away by Parrish, and she'll go around the back of the goal. Again, pressed in, Parrish guides her away. Now Reagan Neal there. I have a foul. It's going to be on the Bruins. So Hirschberg will have it. Runs towards the middle. Yates there, and she'll pass her off. Goldman. And now 26 Chipwood. And then Neal back in front of her. Apologize, I'm not sure what that foul is.
Brian, don't let me forget those softball stuff right there.
Hirschberg again with it. Neal in front of her. Trying to find some space, an open teammate. That one knocked around the goal, and it's going to be picked up. That time by Hope Graham. She's going to run it up Central Hardin's left side, past midfield. Continues into the attacking third. All the way inside, goes coast to coast, score!
Go!
Hope Graham, her second goal.
Hope Graham, number 2 for the night.
And it's 3:18 to go. Central Hardin now on top 4-0.
Hope's got 2, Owen, Natalie.
So we'll have a...
She's took that coast to coast.
So now it is going to be Addison Gilpin for Greenwood and Presley Wilcox for Central Hardin with the draw at midfield.
Okay, that's in the middle. That's in Wilcox. Hope came in too early.
So by coming in the circle, midfield circle too early, Greenwood automatically gets the draw. Gilpin with it to Hirschberg. And Wilcox gets it back for the Bruins. Quickly ahead to Wilson. Wilson on the far side. Hirschberg gets there for the Gators. Now she's going to pass her off to Vaughn. And we're going to have a foul. Now she was just inside the 8-yard box. Actually, sorry, that's the 12-yard box. Park. So they'll mark it ready. And that one knocked away from behind. Vaughn picks it up for Greenwood. Passes back into the middle, not exactly where you want to pass it at. Gilpin will scoop it up. Cradles it there, now coming up the right side. Sends this one forward to Katie Bradshaw. And it's Smith that comes back that knocks it free, but Bradshaw picks it up again, now racing towards the center. She's going to go out the left side. Smith stayed in front of her the entire width of the field. That one knocked away. Picked up by Parrish. Sends it forward to Wilcox. Wilcox now to Wilson. Wilson going to come in, gets past Vaughn. Shot. Saved by James. She'll send it forward. But Smith there to get it right back for the Bruins. She gets inside the 8-yard box. Shot. That one goes wide left over the end line. So the Bruins will keep possession. Now with it is Boone. She travels inside, turn, shoot, and it's in. Haley Boone with the goal for the Bruins with 1:22.
29, Haley Boone.
And Central Hardin now on top, 5-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownSelfStorage.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank.
So number 45 is in.
Greta Taylor checking into the lineup for the Bruins.
Yeah, Greta. Replacing the lineup. Come on, Preston.
Wilcox and Gilpin draw at midfield. That one flipped up. I think they're going to do it over. Wilcox quickly out with it.
Take it to the house.
To the 11, inside the 8 shot. Save by Janes. Ball knocks out Wilson there for Central, but Janes will jump on it. She's going to send this one forward, trying to get it to the outside. Cheyenne Trimble with it on the left. Clark turns her back towards the middle. Trimble will come out all the way on the other side. Greta Taylor just checked in front of her and pass it down to Neal. And now it is Parrish gets it. They throw it into the box. Bradshaw had it, unable to come up with it. Ball still on the ground. Hirschberg scoops it up for the Gators. Trying to find some space. Down to 30 seconds to go in this quarter. Going to pass this one down to Woods. Woods with 20 seconds to go now in the quarter. That one's going to go off of Sarah Rowland and over the end line. And so it'll be Central Hardin. For under 10 seconds. Chitwood pushes it forward to Neal. And that will do it as our first quarter comes to a close. Central Hardin on top, 5-0 over Greenwood.
First quarter is your Central Hardin Lady Bruins 5.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Featuring Bart, protect what matters most. BBTEL Stream, watch TV with your BBTEL app. BBTEL Secure, a safer home awaits. BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville, or go online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs, featuring video surveillance, climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats, with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to eTownSelfStorage.com for more information. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located off Interstate 65 at exit 91 on 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. West Point Bank, working better together. Online at westpointbank.com. In the opening quarter, scoring was, with 7:55 to go, Hope Graham scored the first goal of the night. It was just a minute 12 later, and it was Ella Clark who put it in the back of the net for the Bruins. Natalie Wilson scored with 5:18 to go in that first quarter, giving the Bruins a 3-0 lead. And then Hope Graham scores her second goal with 3:18 to go in the quarter, and Haley Boone rounded out the scoring in the first quarter with 1:22 to go. So we head into our second quarter. The teams will switch ends. There is a running clock rule. At any time one team gets up by 10 or more goals, it will be a running clock for the remainder of that quarter. We're going to have a draw at midfield. Cheyenne Trimble for Greenwood, and I believe it's Elena Smith. So as they set it, draw flip forward, waiting for it to cross into the 30. I think they're going to get offside. I think this is going to go back to Greenwood. Hirschberg with it for the Gators. Takes it to the team's left. Parrish in front of her. Hirschberg going to go all the way behind the goal. Comes out on the other side. Looking to take the shot. Saved by Reddick. She'll scoop it up there.
Saved by number 43, Reddick.
She's going to go out. That's close to the line. Unable to keep it in was Boone. And over the sideline out of bounds, and it will go back to the Gators. Kylie Sutton will bring it in. Mia Yates takes it right back for the Bruins. She will bring it all the way in. Ball knocked away by Burris. And now it is Sutton who picks it up, goes the other way. It's knocked away from her. And we have a foul, and it will stay with Greenwood. So Sutton now with it. She'll throw it towards the middle. Taken back, that time by Clark. Coming down the middle of the field. In front of her is Sarah Rowland. Stops. And again finds some space. Now we'll back it back out. Abby Vaughn defensively there. And Sarah Rowland picks it up for the Gators, and she's going to throw this one forward, trying to get this to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, no midfield, will scoop it up. And it's an official time. I think it's the goal might have come off of where it's supposed to be at. They're going to move it back. It's at the 5-yard line of the football field. And so now they'll tell them to start it up. And Bradshaw will have the ball on the far side. Yates in front of her. Now passed off to Boone. And now Clark in front of her. Bradshaw brings it around the left side. Trying to get that one to Gilpin. Gilpin now with possession. Parrish guarding her. Gilpin lost. Okay. Trying to get it back in. We're going to have a foul, so the Gators will keep it. It's like Gilpin will pick this one up. 9:30 to go here in the second quarter. Hirschberg now with it. Is it across? Again, they keep passing off. Now Taylor with it. Parrish now in front of Hirschberg. Drawing in. Now it's inside the 8. Now backs out all the way outside of the 12. Neal in front of her now against Parrish for the Bruins. Tries to get it to Sarah Rowland. That goes over the in line, and a turnover to the Bruins. Parrish will pick this one up. And you can run it in from out of bounds. Sarah Rowland stays in front of her. Somebody sent forward, trying to get it to Clark, right near midfield. Clark cradles it in, knocked away. Ball back on the floor, and we have a foul. And it will be Central Hardin ball. Taylor with it. I think she's going to have to come back up near midfield. They'll start their offensive run from there. Yates with it on the far side. Now cuts inside. Shot. And it's goal.
Goal.
Mia
Number
Yates.
13, Mia Yates.
7:48 to go here in the second quarter. Mia Yates with her first goal of the night, and that puts Central Hardin up 6-0. We have just been given an update. Tomorrow's match between Central Hardin and North Hardin boys lacrosse has been postponed. We do not have the exact reason why now. We will have another draw at midfield. Alana Smith for Central Hardin. I apologize, I did not see the number of the Gator. It's Trimble who was doing the draw, and Bruins into the midfield circle too early, so Greenwood gets possession. Trimble going to throw this one forward, getting it up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw now working back towards the middle. Neal and Parrish in front of her. Parrish going to continue to push her wide. Bradshaw takes it all the way around. They go almost back where she started at as Neal is there now. Bradshaw trying to find someone to pass it to. Trying to get it to Rowland. Ball knocked around. And Chitwood is trying to scoop it out, and it will be possession for the Bruins. Chitwood going to bring this one forward. Gets it to Boone. Boone will pick it up as one of the officials goes down. It's a slick field for everybody. Yates with it. Poked away. So it will be Central Hardin ball. Yates with it. She's standing right on the, it's the 12-yard arc. Sorry. Shot, saved by James. That one. And a foul on the Bruins, so James will restart the play. Down the middle. Alana Smith gets it back for the Bruins. Inside to Yates. That one bounced. It looked like it bounced off the post. Ball knocked out. Still chasing after it. As somebody scooped up by Clark. Clark on the left trying to get back Hirschberg. And there will be a foul there. So Central Hardin will get possession back. And it will start with Clark. That one knocked away from behind. Vaughn will scoop it up, sends it back to Reddick. Oh, missed throw that time. Chasing out after it is Burris. She'll be able to scoop it up. Taylor in front of her, trying to pass it off again. This one falls to Boone. Rowland in front of her now. Slide it over Burris now on defense for the Gators. Boone still with possession. She'll take it behind the back of the goal. Megan Rowland now there. And comes into the box, takes a shot. Another save by sorry, Janes, but Clark gets it right back for the Bruins. Trying to weave through the middle. Look, loses possession. We're going to have a foul, a shooting foul. So everybody will move back. Clark will have it.
You gotta run, sister. You better go fast.
4:05 to go here in the second quarter of play. Central Hardin up 6-0. Clark with it on the attack, loses it, and was flipped away. Taylor comes out and gets it back for the Bruins. She'll start her run. Trying to find a teammate to get it to. Gets it to Wilcox.
No one's asking to come out.
She's cut.
Hope Graham will check back in. Again, you can substitute at any time. They just have to go through a certain spot. Wilcox with it. 3:15 to go in the quarter.
Go, Presley.
Wilcox down the middle, past Rowland, still has it. Takes a shot just high and over the end line. It will stay with the Bruins. Wilson going to scoop it up. She'll play it from behind the goal. Hirschberg on defense there. Moving into the box. Looks like Central will retain possession. Wilson with it. Pass, trying to get to Wilcox. One-time shot, saved by Janes. We have a player down. Wilcox took a shot. The ball is in the goal. I don't know if they stopped play before the goal. The officials are going to talk it over. Wilcox was the Bruin that threw it into the back of the goal. I believe it was Abby Vaughn that had gone down for the Gators. So teammates check on her.
Goal!
And it's a goal
by number 25, Presley Wilcox.
Presley Wilcox with 2:09 to go here. Her first goal of the evening.
I was waiting to see.
That puts the Bruins up 7-0 over the Gators.
Oh, this is probably where we could have played something.
I think this is going to be Alana Smith for Central Hardin and Cheyenne Trimble for Greenwood. The officials come over, talk it over with both head coaches, explain how they came up with their decision.
Look for the goal spot. Look for the boy on the cube. He's out here somewhere.
Flipped up, Smith wins the draw.
Oh, she's fast and light.
Running forward. Trying to get it to Wilson, point blank range. I believe it was one of the Rowland girls standing in front of her was Megan. As Wilson now will back it out. Hirschberg comes over for the Gators. And get a little pick from Boone. Wilson takes it around the back of the net. Now passes outside. Yates with it into Wilcox. Wilcox shot stopped inside, knocked away. Wilson picks it back up for the Bruins. Sarah Rowland in front of her. 1:15 to go here in this second quarter. Central Hardin on top 7-0. Again, Wilson trying to find a crease. Gets inside. Gilpin was there to stop the run. Sent back out. Wilcox will track this one down. I said Gilpin, sorry, that was Katie Bradshaw defensively for the Gators. Smith now with it for the Bruins. Hope Graham with it. 40 seconds to go. Wilson again with it.
Let's go.
30 seconds. And Boone with another pick. Wilson around, shot. Goes wide to the right. Boone had it into the middle. And Janes will cover it up. No. That one picked up by Burris. 10 seconds to go. We have a foul on the Bruins, so Gators will keep possession. Burris again with it. 3 seconds. 2, 1. And that is how our first half will end. Central Hardin on top, 7-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Featuring BART, Protect What Matters Most, BBTEL Stream, watch TV with your BBTEL app, BBTEL Secure, a safer home awaits, BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville. For more information, go online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Featuring video surveillance, climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to eTownSelfStorage.com for more information. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Located off of I-65 at exit 91, 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. At West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. West Point Bank, working better together. Online at westpointbank.com. We'll be right back after a short timeout, and we'll have first half stats and second half action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Central Hardin Senior Recognition Night. Please direct your attention to middle of the field. Tonight, we celebrate the accomplishments and dedication and spirit of our senior lacrosse players. Thank you to all the families, friends, and fans who have supported these athletes on and off the field. Let's begin by honoring each of our 7 incredible seniors. First, number 29, Haley Boone. Haley is escorted by her parents, Beth and Joey Boone. Haley has played lacrosse for 2.5 seasons and is a starting attacker. She also serves as a regional ambassador for the Beta Club. After graduation, Haley plans to attend Western Kentucky University and pursue a career as a high school math teacher. Her favorite memories include goofing off with my teammates, and her advice is to always be a leader and lift up your teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate Haley and family. Our next senior, number 21, Reagan Neal. Reagan is escorted by her mother, Kimberly Neal, and her brothers, Everett and Reed. Reagan has played for 3 seasons and is a flexible, valuable member of our defensive unit. Off the field, Reagan is incredibly active. She is a student council secretary, Beta Club ambassador, HOSA co-president, Pep Club senior leader, Student Health Council member, FCA and Early College Academy graduate earning 2 associate degrees. She will attend Lipscomb University, majoring in communications on the pre-med track. Her favorite memory is the bus rides and bonding with my amazing teammates. And her advice is defense. If you're not bruised, muddy, and mildly traumatized, you didn't play hard enough. Also, if Coach Greg says one more time, he's lying, playing on 30 more minutes. Congratulations, Reagan and family. Our next senior is number 4, Miley Parrish. Miley is escorted by her parents, Derek and Rebecca Parrish, and her niece. Miley has played for 2 seasons and is a true utility player, stepping in to any position needed. Outside of lacrosse, she rides horses and is active in youth ministry at First Christian Church. After high school, Miley will pursue online college courses while babysitting and enjoying post-high school life. Her favorite part of lacrosse was making new friends and getting to know everyone. Her advice is to keep her head up. Nothing destroys a team faster than a negative mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate Miley and family. And our next senior is number 16, Ilana Smith. Ilana is escorted by Jeremy Smith, Becky Smith, and Vanessa Henry. Ilana has been a midfielder for 3 seasons, and after graduation, she plans to study elementary education at the University of Louisville. Her favorite memory was getting food with my team after the games, and her advice is to always play for each other. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate Ilana and family. Our next senior is number 7, Ellie Weedman. Ellie is escorted by her parents, Lavonda and Tim Weedman. Ellie has played attack for 3 seasons. She is a youth worship leader and volunteers at church, the food bank, and summer church camp. She plans to attend a Christian college to study education or ministry or enroll in missions school. Her favorite memory is playing games my sophomore year with fake tattoos and eye black beards. Her encouragement, you can do anything you put your mind to. It takes hard work, but it's so worth it, so don't be afraid to try what you don't have to lose. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Ellie and family. Our next senior, number 25, Presley Wilcox. Escorted by her parents, Chris and Jennifer Wilcox. Presley is in her 6th season and plays attack. She's also a member of FCA, works at Elizabethtown Dentistry for Children, and attends cosmetology school through Campbellsville University. She plans to complete the esthetician program at Campbellsville to earn her certification. Her favorite memory was the bus rides to and from the games. And her advice is to make lasting memories, play with intensity and joy, and don't beat yourself up over greatness. It takes time and practice. Congratulations, Presley and family. And our last but not least, our number 78, Natalie Wilson. Natalie is escorted by her parents, head coach Greg Wilson and Keely Wilson. Natalie has played for 7 seasons, serving as a key attacker for the Bruins. She plans to attend HCEC-TV to study graphic design. Her favorite part was meeting my best friend Jalen and being part of such an amazing team. Her advice is to have fun, make new friends, and always check the weather app before practice. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Natalie and family. To all of our seniors, thank you for your leadership, your passion, and your heart. You have left a lasting impact on this team, and we can't wait to see what your future holds for each of you. To the families, thank you for the unwavering support, your time, and your love. And to our fans, thank you for being part of this incredible journey with us. Let's hear it one more time for the class of 2025, your Central Hardin Lady Lacrosse Bruins.
Hello, I'm Gina Ryan, Director of Hardin County Educational and Community Television. Today we're sitting with one of our longtime sponsors, West Point Bank, and Josh Hubbard, who is the president of West Point Bank, has been with us the whole time. So tell us, Josh, where did West Point Bank begin?
So West Point Bank actually began in West Point, which is in northern Hardin County. That was the first facility that the family that owns the bank now purchased, along with the Radcliffe office. And then we have since moved south. So we started in West Point, then Radcliffe, and then Elizabethtown, Glendale, and Upton. So we have 5 locations, I guess basically from the north end of the county all the way to the south end of the county.
The purpose, I'm assuming because you were close to Fort Knox, did that have any nature of being a bank too?
Obviously, with the economic impact that Fort Knox provides to this community and to this county, that factored into the decision to get into the Hardin County market.
Tell about the services that your bank provides.
So West Point Bank is a full-service bank. Again, we are located in Hardin County and a small portion of LaRue County. We are a full-service bank offering everything from loans, checking accounts, IRAs, CDs. If there's a service that you need in the banking business, we can pretty much do it.
And you have a wonderful staff. You want to talk about your staff?
We do. We have a staff of a little bit north than 50 employees, and I tell you, they make my job easy. In my opinion, they are the best staff of any bank, any organization throughout the community. We always strive to provide exceptional customer service, whether it's opening a deposit account, whether it's closing a loan, whatever we're doing, we strive to treat people the way that they need to be treated. Give them an honest answer, a timely answer, and just do everything we can to take care of them.
You are also big time sponsors in the community. So tell me about that vision.
Yes, it's very important for us to give back to the communities that we serve. We have, again, serving the north end of the county all the way to the south end of the county. If there's a festival, if there's a parade, if there's a fundraiser, we're usually there. We've done some other projects with ECTC, Baptist Health Hardin, the Chamber of Commerce. We really strive to give back to the communities that we reside in, that we do business in, because a lot of times the people that are working here live here, and
right.
It's important to give back.
Right. You may be having some new locations. Is that a possibility?
We're always looking for growth and expansion. Still kind of looking through a couple of areas. But yes, we have grown tremendously over the years at West Point Bank. I think it's a testament to the relationships that a lot of our staff has built with people in the community and word of mouth advertising. And yes, we have outgrown some of our facilities. We recognize that, and we'll see what comes out in the future. So, your sponsorship helps with our live sports coverage. And what sports did you participate in? Growing up, if it involved a ball, I pretty much played it. I wasn't always the best, but I certainly had a good time and learned a lot from sports. And I think that's why it's important for us to sponsor some of these local sports. Life is tough.
Yeah.
You're not going to win every game. You're not going to win every battle. You've got to learn how to win the right way. You've got to learn how to lose the right way. You have to work as a team. And sports a lot of times teach you a lot of life lessons. And we recognize at West Point Bank that a lot of these high school students, whether they play sports or not, in years to come are going to be leaders in this community. And it's important for us to sponsor this and hopefully, be a part of their growth in the future.
And how do people get in touch?
Yes, so they can stop by any of our branches. Again, West Point, Radcliffe, Elizabethtown, Glendale, and Upton. WestPointBank.com. You can always call us as well too. The main number here is 270-763-8282. And stop in anytime.
Great. Thank you again, Josh.
you.
And thank you for joining us at home and watching this excellent sporting event.
Welcome to the grand opening of the Southern Way Storage Facility in Elizabethtown. To celebrate our grand opening, you get your first month of storage free. Now let's go check out this brand new facility.
Hi, this is John White with HCEC-TV, and we're here with another sponsor, one of our great sponsors that we have for our high school sports action, that being Physical Therapy Associates and Whitney Ballou. Thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And thank Physical Therapy Associates for being such a long-time sponsor of our sporting events. It's really helpful and really nice that you do that.
We love our athletes, so.
And so you're a physical therapist, but talk about some of maybe the other staff that you have there at your locations.
Yeah, so E-Town is our biggest clinic. We currently have 6 clinics. I have been there for a little over 8 years now. We have had kind of a transition of some of our staff, but we've had a lot of the same people work for us for quite some time, which I think means a lot about the company.
Right.
We have a satellite branch of our Elizabethtown clinic where we have a therapist that treats women's health, which I know is a very hard thing to get into because there's not a lot of providers that offer that service.
Right.
So she stays pretty busy with that. We also have locations in Radcliffe, Meade County, and Brandenburg. And then we have Bardstown and Hodgenville, and we are adding a new location, Mount Washington, which we are hoping to have open at the beginning of the year if all goes well with construction. So brand new building.
That's really great. So I assume all the great services that you provide at your other locations
Yes.
will be available at this Mount Washington location as well.
Yes, and of course our turf is kind of our big thing that we have had at all of our locations if we can, at least in some form. Some are bigger than others. Our E-Town and our Bardstown turf areas are the biggest, but we utilize that turf for the majority of our patients from shoulders to knees to back. So, and of course during COVID it was nice because we had a lot of extra space for treating patients. But just from a standpoint of being able to spread out, do some running, jogging, throwing, depending on what the patient needs, we have space to do all of those things. So we utilize it all the time.
Good to hear that. So maybe briefly go over some of the wide range of different services that you offer, including we want to talk about vertigo, which I would never have thought about. That's something that you would go to a physical therapist to treat that problem. Maybe explain a little bit what I mean by vertigo, and then how you go about treating that.
So a lot of people actually don't know. You're not the only one. There are medications that sometimes get prescribed and can help. There are times that that's prescribed and it doesn't help, and sometimes people can't tolerate the medications, and so therapy is recommended at that point too. Vertigo is something where basically the room spins for the patient, and it has to do with some of the crystals aligning in our ears, which people don't think about having those in our ears. But if they're not aligned properly, that's what can set things off to spin. And so we've got some maneuvers that we can do to test for it. Now, there are people that sometimes think they have vertigo, and it's something completely different, and so sometimes we can't treat what they think is going on. But majority of the time, it's fairly accurate, and we've got some testing we can do to see if it's exactly what it is, and then we actually treat the same way typically. Some of the testing is some of the treatment for it too. It's rotating the head, having them change positions from sitting to laying down and then standing back up, just to get those things realigned. We've seen actually quite a bit of vertigo in the last probably 6 to 8 months. We've seen kind of an uptick, and it might just be more so people are more familiar with the therapy side of things with it. But we are predominantly a very heavy orthopedic clinic. We treat, a lot of people post-op, total knees, rotator cuffs, the general surgeries, but we treat a lot of neurological conditions too, back and neck nerve type pain. We treat balance issues that could or could not be caused by vertigo, and post-strokes and some other conditions there too, but we're pretty heavy on the orthopedic side, and with a lot of our athletes as well too. So that's where that turf really comes in handy.
Right. So I guess, I know a lot of facilities, like especially for soccer and football, they're going to more of like an artificial turf type of thing.
Right.
So, without being too judgmental, do you get more types of injuries from turf than you do from regular grass, or?
So there's actually a lot of talk of that in the major leagues, professional levels, all the way down to college and high school. I do think that there have been the turf does not move like the grass moves. And so I think that they've linked that to some ACL tears. Now around here, I'm not sure how much that has had a direct effect on our athletes. But I do think that there's a lot of conversation about that and if they can do anything different. There have also been some companies that have changed their cleats, so where the cleats move on the bottom, to try to help with that too. And us being a turf facility, it's kind of nice because if we have, we may have soccer players dribbling soccer balls while they're running. We may have some of our athletes just throwing and catching, doing some runs for football. We'll throw footballs, we'll throw softballs to them. But just for them to be able to get the feel for what that's like being on the artificial turf is nice for our athletes too, because the speed is very different going from grass to turf. So it's nice for them to have access to that too, and being able to get the real feel of things. But I would say there's definitely a link to it. I just am not sure what all the big dogs are saying with that. So, but it trickles down definitely to people around here too.
That's really interesting. So, like I said earlier, you Physical Therapy Associates has been a long-term sponsor of our sporting events, and we were talking before that you even have a relative or two that are currently in high school sports here?
I do. So I come from a big Catholic family, and we have all grown up around here. Most of us went to Hardin County schools, which I still have a cousin there that's playing soccer. She's a senior this year, so it's the last year for her there. I also have her brother that's playing the boys' soccer side of things too, so he's a freshman. But I come from a big family around here, and most of us grew up playing sports from basketball to football to soccer. And so it's been nice to be able to help not just my people, my family, but all those that I got to grow up alongside too, because there's a lot of people that kind of became family along the way, and that's kind of how our patients feel to us too. So I feel like that's kind of branched out to, of course, E-Town Independent Schools, Hardin County Schools, and I'm sure it's the same for all of our other clinics in the other counties too. But we kind of have that family feel in our clinics, and so it's been nice to be able to take that to the schools, and whether or not they're directly related to us, some of them feel like family, and they'll send people to us just like they are too. And so it's really nice to have that connection with our patients to feel like that.
Great. And as I said, we here at HCEC-TV really appreciate Physical Therapy Associates helping us with our high school sports coverage. So, Whitney, as we wrap up here, let's repeat those different locations you have, including the new one that you're going to have.
Yes. So we have our main Elizabethtown clinic that is off of Woodland Drive. We have our satellite office that is off of Ring Road in the Central Medical Plaza. And then we have Ratcliffe, Bardstown, Hodgenville, Brandenburg in Meade County, and then we also have the Mount Washington Clinic that should open at the beginning of the year.
Great. So very convenient for wherever you live in this area. You should be pretty close to one of the locations.
Absolutely. And we all offer the same services, so we'll be able to take care of anybody.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Whitney, for joining
Absolutely.
us and for your for Physical Therapy Associate sponsorship of our athletic coverage.
We're glad to do it. Thank you.
Yep. Thank
Okay.
you. And okay, thank you for joining us. And let's return now back to some sporting action.
Welcome back to Central Hardin High School for today's girls lacrosse action. Our halftime score has Central Hardin on top 7-0 over the Greenwood Gators. Scoring in the first half started off with Hope Graham.
Central Hardin Bruins are leading
Midway
7-0
through the
against
first quarter,
Greenwood
Ella Clark
Gators.
scored her first goal. Natalie Wilson scored the third goal for Central Hardin. Hope Graham then scored her second goal with 3:18 to go. Haley Boone closed out the first quarter scoring. And then in the second quarter, it was Mia Yates and Presley Wilcox scoring for the Bruins. Teams have switched ends again. It'll be Olive James in the goal for the Gators and Maya Reddick in goal for the Bruins. Taylor with it. That one poked away by Hirschberg. Trying to send it out to Trimble. Onto the far side, Trimble gathers it in. Tries to pass it to the middle, Woods there. Not able to cradle that one. So it bounces away. Sarah Rowland there, popping up in the air. Wilcox now gets it back for the Bruins. That one knocked away by Hirschberg, but Wilcox keeps possession. She's going to take it behind the goal.
Mia cut Mia.
Trying to find somebody to get it to. That one taken away that time by Cassie Benoit. Decides to send it forward. Smith gets it back for Central Hardin. As Burris provides the defense, now Smith will bring it back out near the middle of the field. I'm going to make a run through the middle. Weaves pass, shot. That one goes wide to the left. Yates will pick this one up. Still trying to find some space. Send it back out to Wilcox. Across cutting through. That time was Graham. That one scooped up by James. And I think there's a couple of balls that are on the field, so they're going to knock those off. And Greenwood will keep possession.
Oh, good, good.
Smith gets it right back for the Bruins. Hirschberg going to force her around to the back.
Come on, Mia, cut.
Trying to find some space. Across the middle, shot, and score. Alana Smith with the goal.
Goal number 16, Alana Smith.
With 9:53 to go here in our third quarter. Smith's first goal of the day.
You might have opened that.
That gives the Bruins an 8-0 lead. I'd like to thank our student workers for tonight, Marissa Norton and Morgan Frith. All under the direction of Mr. John White. So we'll have a draw at midfield. As it was Trimble and Taylor. Comes out. Hirschberg will get it for the Gators. Cradles it back in. Taylor there for the Bruins. This one's going to be sent forward. Gets it to Gilpin. And on the left side, Parrish gets it back for the Bruins. Now throws it ahead. It's Sarah Rowland that gets it back for Greenwood. She ran into Wilson. That one free on the ground. Sarah Rowland unable to scoop it up. It's sent forward, though. Gilpin now with it on the far side. Parrish there for the Bruins. And now coming in, Maria Ruiz Perez, sorry, on the back. Hands are off to Chitwood. Gilpin still with it. So they've got 3 Gators around the ball trying to put picks on. Try to get it to Sarah Rowland. She's point blank shot. Saved by Reddick. Scooped up by Neal. And Neal will bring it out to Central Hardin's left. Defensively is Kylie Sutton, and Sutton will get it back for the Gators. That one for Woods there, but it's going to be Smith that scoops it up for the Bruins. Sends this one forward. Tried to get it to Wilson. Vaughn there for the Gators. And popped around. And it's going to be Burris who comes out with it for Greenwood. And going to drive it all the way up the right side. Graham on defense. Now they'll give it off to Parrish. It looks like they pushed her out of the inline. Yep, they did. Again, the lines here at Central Hardin are gray. It's about midway through the football end zone. Parrish now with it for the Bruins. She's going to get this one forward to Clark. Foul, and so Central Hardin will keep possession. 7:25 to go here in the third quarter. Again, Central Hardin on top, 8-0. Clark with it. Hirschberg for Greenwood gets past her.
That's a foul again.
And another foul, and so the Bruins will keep possession.
You have to throw it quick because you got to put 24 sitting right there.
She's got to put way more higher.
Gets it inside to Wilson. Surrounded. It's going to be sent back out. Smith now with it for the Bruins. As the rain continues to fall. Smith inside shot and scores. Alana Smith back-to-back goals.
Alana Smith,
here.
her second.
Smith now puts the Bruins up 9-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownSelfStorage.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. I'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. It'll be Cheyenne Trimble and Hope Graham at midfield for the draw. That one I think we're gonna redo.
She said that girl hit her and it split her toenail all the way down the middle. It's bleeding.
And I believe we had somebody leave early. So Greenwood gets possession. Trimble moves forward with it on the Gators' right side. She's going to throw it back into the box, trying to find someone there. Taylor there for the Bruins knocks it away. Ruiz Perez back there. And that one goes off the Bruins, so it'll be Gator ball. Sarah Rowland now with it for Greenwood. Rowland again trying to find some space. Parrish was in front of her. Now she's going to take the shot. Save by Reddick.
Saved by Reddick.
Ball knocked around several players there trying to pick it up. I believe Parrish had it. She's going to be fouled, and possession will go back over to the Bruins. Parrish again with it. Loses it. Ball still down. Picked up by Taylor. She loses it. Hirschberg over there, but Taylor not able to cradle it back in, and it will go over to the Gators. Hirschberg now with it on the left side for Greenwood. Smith down there for the Bruins. Send that one across to Kylie Sutton. Sutton going to go back to Hirschberg. Again, Parrish back there on defense for Central Hardin. That one a foul in the box. Greenwood will keep possession. Madison Hirschberger with possession for Greenwood. All players outside of the 8-yard box. Hirschberg shot, and it score! Madison Hirschberg.
23, Greenwood.
Madison Hirschberger with 3:47 to go here in the third quarter. First goal of the night for the Gators. Makes our score 9-1. Central Hardin on top, and we'll go back to midfield for another draw. Looks like it's going to be Yates and Trimble for this draw. Smith gets it for Central Hardin. And come up the left side past Hirschberg. And they get into the box. Goes in, flips it. That one knocked away by James. Comes out, Neal picks it up for the Bruins. Out to Yates. Bradshaw is on her. Smith again with it now on the right side for the Bruins. Trying to get it. No one was cutting there. Neal going to be able to pick this one up before it goes over the end line. Benoit there defensively. Now Graham with it in the middle and saved by James. Sends this one out immediately. Gets it up to Gilpin. Gilpin past midfield.
Oh, she's fast. Good Lord.
And I apologize, I don't have the number. That Gator, number 13, Burris with it. As Goldman there on defense for the Bruins. Burris going to give it off to Hirschberg. She'll pick it up. Again, Goldman defense. Now Burris passes it to Gilpin. I will say here in the second half, a lot more passing on the offensive end by the Gators. This one comes out. Bradshaw scoops it back up for Greenwood. She'll take it around the rear of the net. Still with possession. Graham forces her back the other way.
Number 24, she's Kansas.
Again, Bradshaw with it. Back to Hirschberg. Ooh, she was close to the end line. Gonna pass it into the middle. Sarah Rowland, shot, score! And
Goal
Sarah
number
Rowland
24 for Greenwood.
with 1:27 to go in this third quarter.
1 minute, 27 seconds remaining third quarter.
Score now Central Hardin 9 and Greenwood 2. We have a timeout by Central Hardin.
Central Hardin.
With tomorrow's game postponed, we will be back on the air Monday night as the baseball action as Meade County travels to North Hardin to take on the Trojans. And then on Tuesday night, another baseball matchup in the 17th District as North Hardin will travel to take on the John Hardin Bulldogs. We will then be off for a little more than a week as a lot of events happening here at the end of the school year, a lot of field days, a lot of award ceremonies. We will have all of the graduations for all 3 of the Hardin County schools live for you here on HCEC-TV. So in this third quarter, it's been 2 goals apiece by both teams. Alana Smith with both goals for the Bruins. She scored with 9:53 to go, and then again with 6:38 to go in the third quarter. And then it was Madison Hirschberg who put the Gators on the board. She scored with 3:47 to go, and then just moments ago it was Sarah Rowland put it in the back of the net with 1:27 to go here in the third quarter. The rain is not as heavy as it was 10 minutes ago, but it's a lot. I'm glad I'm in the press box tonight. We come out of the timeout.
I think Ella's going to take a shower now.
She's getting on there.
Yeah. She's good for a month, guys. No.
And so we will have a draw at midfield. Looks like it'll be Cheyenne Trimble and Mia Yates for this draw. And now the rain picks back up. And so they press the ball between the 2 sticks on the back of the sticks and flip it up. Smith gathers it, or almost had it cradled it in. Now we're going to have a foul on Central Hardin, so it'll be Green, or sorry, a foul was on Greenwood, so Central Hardin ball. And Alana Smith picks it up. Bradshaw coming from behind, able to poke that one out. Ooh, that was a foul. And he's going into his pocket. And there's going to be a card issued to Alana Smith. And now it is raining buckets.
A yellow card on number 16, Alana Smith.
So Smith will come out for 2 minutes.
57.7 seconds in the third quarter.
Bradshaw with it. Gets it to Sarah Rowland. Graham from behind pokes it free. Knocked away. No one grabbing it. Now it looks like Graham had it, and they're going to say she did. She's fouled, so Central Hardin will have possession. Graham picks it up. The left side for the Bruins. Ahead to Neal. And goes beyond her. I think it stayed in. Abby Vaughn picks it up. Remember, she's going to send it all the way into the box. Fortunate that Bradshaw is there to pick it up. She got it right in front of Wilson. Now ahead. Burris with it. She comes up the left side. Haley Bigelow is going to force her around behind the goal, and that will do it as our third quarter comes to a close. Central Hardin remains on top, 9-2 over Greenwood. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Featuring BART, protect what matters most. BBTEL Stream, watch TV with your BBTEL app. BBTEL Secure, a safer home awaits. BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville, or go online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Featuring video surveillance and climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats, with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to eTownSelfStorage.com for more information. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located off I-65, exit 91 at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at muggabug.com. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. West Point Bank, working better together. Online at westpointbank.com. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact nfhs.com to subscribe today. Also like to thank our student workers tonight, Morgan Fruth and Marissa Norton, under the direction of Mr. John White. So we come back out. They'll put 12 minutes on the clock for our fourth quarter. It is senior night here at Central Hardin. We had 7 seniors from the Bruins honored before our match.
Thank each and every one of you for sticking around, rain or shine. We really appreciate the support. It's the start of the fourth quarter. It's your Central Hardin Lady Bruins 9, Greenwood 2.
Looks like it's going to be Presley Wilcox and Cheyenne Trimble for the draw at midfield.
I'm gonna make you go out there in the rain and let your hair lay down. You ain't got no hair laid down. On purpose. On purpose. And mine's not gold. Gold. You just ain't. You can't now you're not ain't.
So it's flipped up. Wilcox with the win of the draw.
Oh, gotta go the other way.
I think she took a couple steps in the wrong direction. Again, they switch ends after every quarter. Wilcox keeps possession on the far side.
See, this wasn't a running clock. That's why I like to please
Neal with it as she'll travel around near midfield. Trying to get it to Yates. Bradshaw there. And now Hirschberg almost had it cradled in and knocked away. I believe Graham comes out with it for the Bruins. She's going to come down the middle of the field trying to find some space. Bradshaw providing the defense for the Gators. Graham now spins inside, still looking. Now she's going to take it behind the goal. Passes, was trying to get it to Neal. Parrish had it. It's poked away from her. I believe we're going to have a foul. I didn't think it could rain harder, but it is.
This young guy, this boy right there. Yeah. So, gotta love the fans. Gotta love the fans. Oh, she's so good.
So everybody around the 8. I believe Parrish with it right in the middle of the field. Going to go down the middle. Shot. Saved by Janes. Trying to scoop it back in. Janes scoops it back up. She'll throw it down the middle of the field. Trying to get it to Gilpin. Picked up by Burris. Burris races up the right side. There's Goldman providing the defense to take it all the way around the back of the net. Still going around. Hirschberg now with it, gives it right back to Burris. Burris gives it back to Hirschberg, back to Burris. Mishandled it there. Goldman providing the defense, Hirschberg back to Burris. And that one stays inbounds. Picked up by Gilpin. Sends it back out, was trying to get that one to Sutton. Sutton will scoop it up, cradle it in. Now to Trimble. A foul on Central. So it'll be Greenwood ball, Trimble with it. That one into the middle. Sarah Rowland trying to cradle in, gets it. Keeps possession on this end with the Gators. Bigelow there on the defense for the Bruins. Shot, save by Reddick.
Saved by number 43, Reddick.
Down the middle of the field. Wilson will pick it up right at midfield.
You can't stop it. You can't stop it.
Vaughn is there. But she was trying to. Vaughn going after it. Wilson keeps possession on this end with the Bruins. 8:15 to go in the match. Central Hardin up 9-2. Neal tried to take a shot. That one knocked away, covered up by Janes. Janes trying to get it down the middle. It's going to roll all the way to Gilpin, who will cradle it in from there. Trying to get it to Trimble. Popped in the air. Bradshaw there for the Gators. She gets through all the defenders back. Shot. Saved by Reddick. And Reddick again throws it down the middle of the field. Parrish there with it. Parrish still with it. That one poked out. We're going to have a foul. I believe it's going to be Central Hardin ball. And you can see the water starting to pull up on the sidelines at the players' feet. Shot, score!
Number 4,
Miley Parrish. Here in the fourth quarter. 7:10 to go. That puts the Bruins up 10-2. Oh, I mean, this.
Are they going to call it? Are they going to call this game? What's really going over there? What's he going to do?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if they saw lightning and we got to wait 30 minutes, or if they're going to discuss going on from here. 7:01 to go in the game.
We're going to end this game. They don't. I've officiated
And
for 1 year. We're going to end this.
Central Hardin Bruin players splashing in the puddles that are on the sideline.
I don't have anything for Ola to sit on the way home.
And so that will be it, as the weather is going to win the day, but Central Hardin wins 10-2 to improve to 2-8 on the season, while Greenwood would drop to 1-9.
10, Greenwood 2.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. In scoring tonight for Central Hardin, Hope Graham had 2 goals. Lana Smith with 2 goals. Ella Clark with 1, Natalie Wilson with 1, Haley Boone with 1, Mia Yates, Presley Wilcox, and Miley Parrish all with 1. For Greenwood, it was Madison Hirschberg and Sarah Rowland scoring tonight for them. Again, we'd like to thank our student workers, Marissa Norton and Morgan Frith, for their work tonight in these conditions. I'd also like to thank our executive producer, Mr. John White. For all of us here at HCEC-TV, I'm Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.